If you've been trying to transform your health and fitness, lose weight and build muscle, but you struggle with adherence and consistency, then watch this. All the time I see guys go about being consistent the complete wrong way. They wait until their situation is perfect so they can have a clear run at whatever it is they're trying to achieve. Except life very rarely gives us a clear run at things. Shit crops up, personal problems, birthdays, Christmas, work stress, your partner cheats on you, whatever it may be. And when this comes up, everything fucking crumbles. Because they can't do the plan that they had laid out beforehand. So they decide to do nothing and just wait until everything calms down again. Which is exactly why you've never seen long-term results. Because your system is fucking broken. But I'm going to show you what to do instead, and it isn't just shut up and get it done. Before we get into this, if you missed videos 1 through to 4, I would highly recommend you go and watch those here. Now, if you're thinking, who is this and why should I listen to this guy? I'm Connor, and over the last 4 years, I've helped over 200 clients lose 5, 10, 15, 20 plus kilos of unwanted body fat and keep it off for good utilizing our behavior rewire system so they can live a life of high energy and high confidence, doing whatever the fuck they want without having to live off dry chicken and broccoli. Just like my client Chris here, he was fed up of his situation, fed up of how he looked, fed up of being lethargic all the time, and he felt like he was setting a poor example to his kids. Fast forward 16 weeks and he dropped 22 kilograms. His confidence went through the roof and he became the cool dad that he wanted to be, one that set the best possible example. That you can achieve anything if you really put your mind to it and you do the work. He didn't just look different, he lived and felt different. He showed up differently. If you like the sound of that, then keep listening. The most important thing for you to achieve the results that you want is adherence and consistency, without a doubt. If you're not consistent, you cannot and will not get the results that you want. It just will not happen. But the thing with consistency and adherence is it gets looked at the complete wrong way. What happens is guys just have one plan and it's usually do or die. They either tick off every box and they feel like a boss, or they miss everything and feel like a complete failure. But that doesn't make any sense because we're not in the same situation every single day. We've got shit going on in our lives. Some days we're going to be on top of the world, high energy, feeling great, bucket is full, ready to give the absolute maximum. Other times, like I said at the start of the video, shit has gone down, work stress, personal problems, family issues, and we have less to give. Are we supposed to just bare knuckle it and get our way through and just be disciplined, bro? Or just give up? Well, no. The latter is usually what gets chosen, and that generally leads us to nowhere. So you might be thinking, should I just shut up, get on with it and do it no matter what? Not what I'm saying. It would be a much better idea for us to have a plan that works for us in all circumstances. One that works with us, not against us. One that allows us to go at a speed and an intensity that reflects us at that particular moment, which is exactly why the Adherence Builder is going to be a game changer for you, because that's exactly what this is. A system that enables you to be constantly consistent, to always have a plan, and one that you've built yourself, because we then know 100% it reflects you at its absolute best. You know how you feel when you're at your absolute lowest, what you're able to give in that particular moment, which is going to be different to me, which is then going to be different to the next person, which is why it's crucial that we do this properly. So let's get into how this works. It's a gears-based system, and you decide what gear you're in depending on what you're able to give in that particular moment. Gears 1 to 5. Gear 5 is like when you're cruising down the motorway, coastal roads, there's no other cars on the road, music's blaring, life is good, the sun is shining, you get to wherever you want to get to early, no stress, you're the fucking Don, life is good. But Gear 1 on the other side of things, you're on country roads, you're on your way to a really important job interview, and you've got tractors, granny drivers, and the worst of all, fucking cyclists. You can see the minutes racking up, stress is super high, it's a life-changing interview, and you're late. Naturally, in those circumstances, what we're able to give is a lot different. So I want you to think about a Gear 5 week. What does that look like? When you're on top of the world, what are you able to give? What could you do in those moments? What could we focus on here to go above and beyond? Then we look at a Gear 1 when we're following those damn Lycra wearing cyclists and we're under immense stress. What can we do in that moment? And then we fill out everything in between. What's a slight step up from Gear 1? into gear 2, what can we do then? And then into gear 3, and then into gear 4. So we fill out everything in between so that we have a plan for all circumstances. The way that I do this with clients is we focus on training, nutrition, movement, social, and sleep. But you could do this for any other area as well. And what I need you to know is there is no correct answer for what goes in the box. This is something that you need to fill out to reflect you and your personal circumstance. And these gears can change over time as your circumstances change. You're not fixed on your first draft, so please bear that in mind. Now I'm going to run you through an example here, but I will say, do not fucking copy it. You will shoot yourself in the foot and not take as much out of this tool if you copy it. Now that you're aware of that, let's see how it works. So here we have it. Nutrition. Gear 1, we've got no tracking, but have 3 main meals. Gear 2, a slight step up. We're going to track our total calories with no focus on macros, making sure we've got consistent meal times. Gear 3, we're going to track our calories and our protein with fruit or veg in at least 2 meals. Gear 4, we're going to track calories and protein being no more than 10% out of the calorie target with fruit or veg at every meal. And gear 5, we're going to track all calories and macros ahead of time with the flexibility of 1 meal out weekly, having our next day's nutrition prepped. Okay, training. Gear 1, we'll have 1 15 to 30 minute home-based training session. Gear 2, 2 30-minute gym sessions of choice. Gear 3, 3 45 to 60 minute gym sessions at an 8 out of 10 intensity. And gear 4, 3 45 to 60 minute gym sessions and at least maintaining numbers from the previous week. And gear 5, all sessions hit and weights and reps mostly progressed. Movement. Gear 1, short walk around the block. Gear 2, a 30-minute walk outside or on a walking pad. Gear 3, 7 to 8K steps with a walk done outside. Gear 4, we've hit our target steps consistently across the week. And gear 5, we're above our average target for the week by 2K every day. Then socials. Gear 1, we're going to send a close friend or family member a text. Gear 2, go for a coffee, meet up with a family member or a friend at the weekend. Gear 3, go for a meal with friends, family over the weekend. Gear 4, we're going to spend a day at the beach with family or friends. And gear 5, we're going to meet up with friends twice this week for an activity like mini golf, a coffee or a drink. And then sleep. Gear 1, 6 to 7 hours of sleep, going to bed at the same time. Gear 2, 6 to 7 hours sleep, no phone, 30 minutes pre-bed. Gear 3, 7 to 8 hours sleep, no phone in bed, consistent wake and sleep time. Gear 4, 7 to 8 hours sleep, no phone, 60 minutes pre-bed, reading 10 pages before sleeping, maintaining consistent sleep and wake times. And gear 5, 8 to 9 hours sleep, no phone, 60 minutes pre-bed, reading 10 pages before sleeping, planning the following day's priorities and when they will be done, taking a magnesium supplement, and maintaining consistent sleep and wake times. So you can easily see how the lesser gear is a much lower barrier for entry on those harder days when you've got less in the tank. And those gear 1s are still progress compared to how you would have acted before. Because before you might have sacked off your training and now you're still going in, you're doing a lesser session and maintaining your numbers. That's progress. So you applying this model to your own journey is going to allow you to make constant progress that puts you in control of the speed that you're going at. Sometimes you're going to be able to put your foot right down on the accelerator and other times you're going to want to ease off, but you're in control. And all you need to answer at the start of the week, what gear am I in here? And you can be in different gears for different things. You might be in a gear 4 for movement and a gear 3 for your nutrition on a particular week. It's not just one hard, fast rule. I will caveat this, however, by saying this isn't a free pass to just stick in gear 1 all of the time. If you hide there, you won't get the level of progress that you want. So go and build your own, and it doesn't need to be perfect right from the word go. This is just a first draft, and it's that first step into your new identity. No more sacking things off just because things got hard, because now you have a plan that adapts with that. One of my clients, Jose, said to me that this tool was life-changing for him. He was going through a tough time personally and feeling really down and beat up and lost because he couldn't do his daily actions that he was doing beforehand. He was feeling like a failure, feeling like he was losing progress until we plugged in this tool. And immediately it was like a weight lifted off his shoulders because he realized, I don't need to do the full plan that I don't feel capable of doing right here, right now, but I can focus on these things. He could still move forwards with everything that he had going on, albeit at a lesser speed, which he did successfully, losing 20 pounds. And I know that this can have the same impact on you if you use it properly. There's a blank copy in the description of the video, so make a copy and build out your own. But if you've liked this video, taken a lot of value, make sure to like and subscribe. And in the next video, I'm going to be taking you through the behavior rewire system. I'll see you in the next one.